They choose America, and von Braun immediately is put in charge of the nation's infant missile program. The White Sands testing grounds in New Mexico, where von Braun works on a new rocket and accomplishes his space dream after all. Escaping from the dark shadows of Peenemünde, the creator of the deadly V-2 spends the rest of his life in loyal service to his new country. Thanks to von Braun, America wins the space race and puts a man on the moon.
Yes, we see it. We see it. Here it is. Okay, engine stop. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
That is probably the principal achievement of the Peenemünde mines.
Wernher von Braun is undoubtedly the most significant American rocket engineer of the century. Many would say he's the most significant rocket engineer of the world.
So with the German scientists and knowledge that was brought back to the United States in the 1940s and early 1950s, you can make a very strong case, and nobody really disputes it, but there's almost a direct line from Peenemünde to the moon through Wernher von Braun.
Yet rockets aren't the only descendants of Hitler's secret science. In the 1950s, after decoding thousands of captured Nazi files, the United States Air Force performs classified flight tests of airframes that bear an eerie resemblance to the incredible dream machines on the runways and drawing boards of Peenemünde.
The flying wing can carry a larger load faster, farther, and with greater economy than conventional airplanes of similar size and power. Few men indeed can see the flying wing in operation without saying, the plane of tomorrow is flying today.
Had it been in peacetime, perhaps if the war had not come on and they made the same effort, you would have seen German jet airliners before you would have seen British jet airliners.
Piloted futuristic deadly space shuttle named Silverbird, designed by German engineers Singer and Brett, is never built. But today's space shuttle and almost all modern rocket engines still use principles of its design.
Parallel to von Braun's work with the V-2 and the type of fuels that he used in the V-2, combustible fuels, those engines were used subsequently in the United States and by Bell and others. Ultimately, the much more sophisticated variations of them would even appear, for example, in the X-15.
To this day, the rocket-powered high-altitude X-15 still holds the world record for the fastest speed ever reached by a piloted aircraft, taking mankind to the edge of outer space with every flight.
There's no argument that Germany had some of the most talented weapons designers on the planet at the time, but they were failed by their leadership. Hitler really strongly hoped and believed that his scientists were going to develop a nuclear weapon.
Even without atomic energy, the Nazis reached unprecedented heights of scientific advancement, all in the name of war.
I think we're fortunate that, the German inability to collate and focus its programs and having an impact on the Allied strategic bombing campaign is really a silver lining for democracy.